and just get, your name out there, man. Like I said, you had a heck of career over there at Sacramento State, or you also were over at Northern Arizona. What was your reason for transferring?
For me, my reason for transferring is, I kind of wanted to explore other options and try playing in a different program. I graduated from college in 2019 as well. So I graduated that semester and decided to grad transfer to Sacramento State. So yeah, I went over there for a visit and hung out with some of the guys, and the culture there was just amazing, and along with the coaching staff as well. It's top tier coaching staff, so you can't beat that.
And what would you say was the biggest difference between the two teams?
Um, Definitely the culture of the football team, and yeah, probably the staffs, how kind of different schemes and stuff like that. I'd say that was probably the biggest difference, along with Sacramento State's strength coach, Ryan Dietrich. He's a real good coach, and yeah, prepared us well for the season.
And were you used any differently?
Yeah, I actually played a lot different. So I played a little bit more outside the box when I was at Sacramento State. So it was nice playing a little outside linebacker for a change at NAU. Just with our first coaching staff, I was playing a little bit more outside the box, inside the box. But when we got our coaching staff changed, they kind of kept me inside more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, you won some championships with Sacramento State.
Yeah, I won one championship with them in that 2021 season. So yeah, that was a great feeling. Can't beat that.
Awesome, man. And coming off of that season, did you have a pro day?
Yeah, I did have my pro day. My pro day, March 15th, over there at Sacramento State.
And how did that go?
Went really good. You know, got the time. I kind of liked. I was at a 4.7 at pro day. Then did well in some of the other drills, and then field work. Um, we had a scout. We had the 49ers there at pro day, so it was good to get in front of them and kind of showcase my talents.
Absolutely. And were you able to play in any bowl games or All Star?
No, yeah, I didn't play in any All Star games or anything like that.
You had some invites.
Yeah, I was talking with the hula bowl for a long time. One of my kind of old mentors was the LB coach over there and wanted me to go play, but I decided not to and kind of rest my body up and kind of get ready for the pro day coming up.
Was a weird time as well. It's kind of, I mean, probably the strangest time anybody could possibly have coming out of college. With the COVID and the travel and everything was just crazy. But uh, tell me something. Bring you back maybe a little, or maybe it's a recent coach. Tell me some advice a coach gave you. Is the best advice they ever gave you. You're still using it.
I would say my high school coach, Coach Dennis Benet. I'm from Tucson, Arizona. I played at South Point Catholic, pretty good football school down here, and just I would say it wasn't necessarily a certain phrase, but I remember before games, he would kind of he would tell us, we got to take them behind the shed tonight and kind of see see who comes out. So that always kind of was in my mind, like just have a dogfight with every team, and then see who comes out on top. But that one kind of stuck with me through the years because I always liked that, like the man's gonna come out. So
And it's just a scrappy game, buddy.
right,
It's gonna be sometimes it's gonna be who can kick that butt behind the shed or however however they want to put it. But got to get the guys fired up, man. And but tell me, what's your favorite thing about playing linebacker?
I think linebacker probably you know. there's so many aspects to playing linebacker because you have to stop the run along with defending the pass. So you really get the best of both things because you're a really big part of both things. And especially playing, outside the box, you're going against some, slots and tight ends and stuff like that. So I think one of the best things about linebacker is, you really have to be a dog to play the position because you have to maybe possibly guard the fastest guy who plays slot receiver, but also, tackle one of the biggest, fastest running backs or go against some of the biggest old linemen on the field, biggest person on the team, really. But I think it's definitely a tough position, and leadership is also involved with it, along with, communication and kind of really dedication to the game because as the linebacker, you're the quarterback of the defense. You're the one calling out fronts and all that stuff, getting everyone lined up. So I think the linebacker position is just a complete representation of what football is to me. So
Absolutely, man. It's
yeah,
it's pretty much my favorite position. And you said you played inside too at middle linebacker.
yeah,
So
my
you
play.
have so you have experience at all three linebacker positions.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. And all right, let me tell you, I had a good one too. Oh, okay, yeah. Sometimes, and you know this to be true in many leagues, but especially a league like the XFL, there's going to be times when guys get injured, and you need to have that versatility and be able to play other positions. What's some other positions that you have played or can play that you'll be able to add that type of versatility to an XFL team?
As far as defense goes, I played, you know, inside inside linebacker, middle linebacker, Sam linebacker, Will linebacker. So any of those spots, I'm well rounded at that. Along with special teams, I play all special teams: kickoff, kick return, punt, and punt return. So I think that's a definitely a big factor, when coming from the depth aspect. But yeah, I mean, high school, college. I played a little bit of a like goal line fullback kind of. High school, I played running back. So, shoot, team wants to put me at running back. I'm ready to do that too. But I really
Awesome.
do anything to help the team win. But
So you got experience blocking and all that. Exactly. Special
right,
teams, you've been all over the field on the special team. So
yeah.
who is someone in the NFL, could be past or current, that you feel your game is similar to, or you model your game after a little bit?
Okay, so as far as I like getting an answer to this question because there's kind of two parts I like saying to this answer. I like Ray Lewis. I like him because I felt like his leadership and how he elevated his teammates to be better, and really the whole defense, how he made that unit just one. And I feel like that's some of the best teams. That's why earlier when I was talking about Sacramento State, I was referring to culture because I feel like that's really what helps a team be great when they play together. So I say Ray Lewis as far as his leadership and kind of his intensity he carried on and off the field. And then I'll say, as far as my game on the field, is similar. I would say Devin Bush, just because I watched him a lot in college. He's more of a 6 foot 5'11" linebacker, and he could run sideline to sideline. So I think that's what I do well, running around and kind of playing with that speed on the field. So
Yeah, he's very athletic as well.
right.
Yeah. And who is someone in your life that inspires you to keep moving towards your dream?
I would definitely say it's my family. Um, my mom and dad have been very supportive throughout the years with trying to, help me reach my goal. If it's, picking me up from practice, taking me to practice, going with me on my recruiting trips, my official visits in college and stuff like that, just talking to different coaches and everything like that. Um, I wouldn't be here today without them because they put a lot into me as well because they want to see me doing what I love. So it would definitely be my parents.
That's awesome, man. And how long have you been playing ball? What age were you when you started?
I started playing ball at 5 years old. Oh yeah, I was playing flag football, 5 and 6 year olds.
Awesome, man. And
Yeah.
who got you into it? Was it your dad or somebody who played or?
Yeah, so my dad, he played college football at the University of Tulsa, and he played at New Mexico State.
Oh
So,
wow,
and then my grandfather as well, he played football. So, yeah, we've came from a background of football and stuff. My dad coached for a little bit, so from a young age, I knew I wanted to play the game for sure.
that's good, man. You got it in the blood, and everybody loves ball. So, uh, let XFL scouts, GMs, anybody that might hear this interview, let them tell them why they should draft Taylor Powell.
I think any team should draft me because they're getting a player who loves the game, and I'll come in and be a student of the game. And two, I love to compete. So I think, between the love for the game and being able to compete at a high level, you can't beat that. So I think I'll be an asset on special teams along with the defensive unit and come in, help my team try to win the game and, try to help elevate my teammates as well, in the locker room and off the field and on the fields, because that's what it's about. It's about being a team and playing together and, really trying to make something special out of the group you're with.